Welcome to the stage, Adie Tomer.
What I'm passionate about, and I have a feeling a lot of you are too, are just generally speaking, cities, suburbs, small towns. How can they be great places to live and thrive? And that's really what I want to talk about today. So this is the central question. How can we use transportation and land use plan to support more prosperous regions? Spokane is in a really, really enviable position. Your assets are incredible, and the pathways you're on are showing a place that really has the wind at its back. You all are prospering. Job growth is up. Critically, your industries are becoming more productive per worker, right? So you're actually harnessing the industrial opportunities of the future. This place, you know who you are, and transportation and land use is a central part in that. Now, there are major forces that are working against you, and they're not necessarily totally unique to you all, but there are some unique factors, right? So housing affordability is a real challenge. The percent of people who spend more than 30% of their income on housing, which is our national kind of measure, it is growing here. So it's not an illusion that folks are just feeling it, it is real. So we have got to figure out different ways to pool our money to maintain these really vital trade corridors, whether that's you commuting or of course goods moving interstate. So this is a huge need. If the idea is to be like a Luddite and close our minds to digital tech, that is not where the world is going. This will power through. Here's the thing I really want you to focus on in here today. We are not doing nearly enough to adapt to these new environmental realities. And it is incredibly important for our built environment. And from a public sector perspective, that's our roads, that's our water systems, right? We've got to think about how we actually make these decisions together. So we're thinking about, per these great maps that are in the long range plan, right? Hey, why are we developing that parcel? Why is that our priority? Or a company's trying to move to town. How do we push into this area because it connects and would actually cause cheaper infrastructure bills for all of us, right? There's a disproportionate amount of safety incidents that are against pedestrians by vehicles. So by slowing the speeds down, it actually makes it better for everyone. To make it easier for people to ride transit more affordably, that's gonna come for every part of the country. How do you sync that up with other benefits programs you have? There's other ways to manage the digital environment we live in to actually make people's quality of life better for everyone and save government money too, which I think is the tantalizing prospect. I think it's really easy to forget why we do what we do in this industry. It's to build a great life for people. Right? That's what these long-range plans are all about. And it's my honor now to introduce Jason Leon.
We as professionals need to think about how can technology be leveraged to make sure that our system operates the most efficiently as possible. I think there's opportunities there to convey information to travelers, to monitor incidents in response to that on our network. So I think there's one element that's advocated in the plan is investment in technology as a step to make sure that we're optimizing our existing network. One thing that SRTC will be partnering in and helping lead is a number of different studies in the next couple of years. One is looking at the I-90 corridor, kind of understanding holistically what's going on in the corridor, really east-west travel in general through our region, and how that can be addressed and improved.
So that is all being realized right now, and so as we continue to work with others on how we're going to deal with this asset management crisis, that's what we're really talking about, is this need to be able to maintain, operate, and preserve. And it's really going to be, there's not amount of money to manage assets correctly, so we all have to work together to figure that out.
So there was a lot of information shared today, some of it very positive about this region, and some recognizing the challenges that are ahead of us. If there is one takeaway that you have, it is that we are working on it. We are working together, we are looking forward, we are following the data, and we're trying to understand how to meet those future demands. When I say we, I mean the collective we. All of us in this room, whether you represent a nonprofit, you're a business owner, you're an elected official, general citizen who just cares about your community. I want to thank you for coming today, and I want to let you know that there are places where you can come, get your questions answered, and more importantly, provide input, because we do indeed, as Jason showed in his presentation, we listen to what the public has to say. And I'm happy to say that our public outreach is telling us that right now, the way we're prioritizing is on the right track, and it is what the public public expects. But again, for us to do that, we have to hear from you. So thank you for coming out today.